Good afternoon. So, got a bit of time before running my Coriolis game later on. I've got something in the post this week, and I got Blade Runner Fiery Angels in the post. And I thought, actually, we need to unbox this, yeah? Fiery Angels. If you remember Blade Runner, there's a little quote, more or less from a William Blake poem. And it goes like this: Fiery the angels rose, and as they rose, deep thunder rolled around their shores, indignant burning with the fires of awe. And Boston's angels cried aloud as they flew through the dark night. Very, very atmospheric. It's quoted in the first Blade Runner film. For many people, the only Blade Runner film. And basically, the Fiery Angels, we already had that Blake connection in the first case file, but this one is the second case file, the second official case file by Free League. I have started playing it, actually, not running it, but playing it, so I'm trying not to read it. I've had the electronic version, the PDF version, for a little while, but only recently shipped. And I have to say, I'm surprised, actually, but also slightly chuffed, that Free League actually sent me a free copy to review. So, just so you know that, I bought it. I've got two now. I bought the copy, and I got one from them to review. So I thought, yeah, they sent me something free. I should actually review it. Now, as I said, I've started to play it, so I will not read everything right now. Definitely not. But I just want to flick through and tell you what's in the box. So it's really an unboxing, not a review. A review we'll probably do once we've played it, like we've done last time when we played the first Electric Dreams case file. So let's have a look at this, and I hope my document camera setup will work. Looked a bit meh. Let's see. So, here we go. Here's the box. Yeah, a little bit too much in the way of light reflection. Let's see whether I can get that slightly better. Slightly better. So here it is. Very, very nice box. It's not very thick. What's that? About 2 inches. No, not quite. Inch and a bit. I reckon here about 5 centimeters. So, 5 centimeters, what was that? Let's be scientific, shall we? It is 1 inch thick, so 2.5 centimeters. That sounds much more like it. So, let's crack it open, shall we? Let's have a good look inside with my little pen knife here. There goes the shrink wrap. Sturdy shrink wrap. And there we go. Unboxed live just for you. There we go. There's the box. It's still shiny, even without the shrink wrap. But you can see the images right now, the artwork right now. And let's crack it further open. Plop it does. Nice sturdy cardboard. We got a games catalog. I think I probably have, if not all of them, the vast majority of these games. I don't have the 5e games because I don't play 5e. But everything else I have or have had, like Twilight 2000 is mentioned in there, which I have sold on. So we have more character cards. We've got one of these keep dry things. We've got character cards for the mugshots. And I'll crack these open. And I'm sure my GM, Bruce, will forgive me if I flick through them first. Now the case basically follows on from the first, from Electric Dreams. And in the setup, what I can tell you already is that we are playing with the same characters. So we've got a few people here, Deputy Chief Holden. These are nice because the portrait side is actually both sides are sort of matte. I like that. They're not glossy. Liv Tyrell, we've got Coco, who I just had a long scene with. We've got Lok Tang, a few people I don't know yet. Yele Shyla again, recognize him. And these are actually really nice, these cards. Aurelian and Doc Batcher. Some of them you will have had from the CFS case file if you have that. So mugshots, and they're all handily referenced with letters on the back. Then we have the case file itself, and that is a soft cover, very much like the first one. Layout, yeah, I find this relatively good to read. These ones here with the nice boxes, and they actually contain everything. So layout I like. I'm a big fan of the Blade Runner layout. What I'm not so very keen on is these long tables, because I find those hard to read actually. But they look stylish, don't they? So it's a soft cover, but very glossy paper. And with all the artwork in it, the artwork really pops out. We've got the case structure. I'm not supposed to look at that so carefully. But yeah, the artwork is really nice. We've got the Esper files, the Esper things here. We've got the handouts in small. Now the handouts should be in big in that envelope I can spy underneath it. We've got the maps here. Yeah, Doc Badger is there again. Some nice looking maps, I have to say. Shantytown map. That's good. Actually, yeah, I think the document camera is just doing about right. The colors are a little bit muted, but you can see it looks good, doesn't it? Then we get our little manila envelope. What have we got in there? Ooh, it's a tight fit. This here is for our fearless detectives to keep all the handouts together. What have we got? We have photos. And yes, I can separate player and character knowledge. We have a newspaper. 2 copies of the same. That's good, because when we had 1 copy in the previous one, you had several players wanting to read them around the table at the same time, then you were slightly stuffed, unless they're different versions. One is handout G, and the other one is handout B. Hang on. G and B. So they are actually different. Although, as far as I can tell, they look the same. Okay. Okay, I see the difference. Spoiler territory. Maybe you spotted it, maybe not. But basically there's 2 different newspaper handouts. And then we've got these glossy prints, and they're really glossy, so you can actually, you could draw on these. Not so much this one here. But this Yukon Hotel, for example. Yeah, that's the one where we just spent some time in the last case. We just went there. This case file. I was trying to do some Esper enhancement, and these are really glossy, so they actually feel like big printouts or something. 2 sides to it. Yeah, very nice. Crime scene, we started to look at this one as well in our case file. The recordings are there, and we'll carry on this case file soonish. Is it next week? I think it's next week. Yeah, spoiler territory again. These are one-sided. Very moody pictures. Very moody. Why would you have a light in the backrest of your armchair? That is probably the key of the mystery. Just see there. And anything else in this goodness? No. So the manila envelope I really like, because it keeps everything together and hopefully keeps from being scratched. So, and then we have the rest. The rest should be maps. So, Yukon Hotel, we have shop, bright eyes, an apartment. These are again very matte. So actually they show up okay on the camera, don't they? Better than I thought. Quell's office, not sure why we need that one, really. She's got a desk. She's got 2 armchairs, and that's it. Don't think we really need that one. Okay. Executive suite. And Seawall Shantytown again. This one is bigger. Yeah, it's not a miniature game, but you can actually see some zones on here. You can sort of plot it out. So full pack in there. Lots of maps. The paper or the cardboard, I should actually say, for these maps here is actually, you probably can't see how it flips, but that's quite strong. So that definitely should last a few rounds of playing this game if you want to pass it on or you want to play with different groups. And the only thing I would say is this box is just a very tight fit. So we've got the envelope, we've got all the photos and the newspapers times 2. Subtle difference. We have the cards and we've got the case file. Now, okay, it's not the same as Fiery Angels, but it has the same quality, or if anything, it's actually slightly better. But it doesn't have... Was it Fiery Angels? No, it's the starter set that had all this stuff in it, not Fiery Angels, but it was in the starter set, wasn't it? So you don't really want another set of dice, do you? In every case file, I think that would be a bit daft. So, that was my little look at this. We are playing this, as I said. Let me actually just check when we're playing next time, so I'm not telling you fibs here. Look at my big diary, and it tells me that we are next playing Blade Runner on the 3rd of April, next week. Yes, 3rd of April. So if you're wanting to find out more, the first episode is already on the channel, on my YouTube channel, or on Twitch still, probably. And the next one we're going to play this coming week with Bruce running it. So I'm looking forward to that. 4 players, keeps us busy, and hopefully doesn't keep us out of mischief, because I'm looking forward to some mischief. I'm playing Percival, the analyst. So, I hope you found this vaguely interesting. Seeing as I have 2 of those, I might, if I get my head around it, how to do this, might actually raffle one off in a giveaway. Yeah, because I'm not supposed to resell it. It specifically sets on a little leaflet in it. But thank you very much to Freelix for sending this to me. I'm looking forward to the quality. Is really, really nice again. There's definitely a lot of game in here. Last time I think we played 4 sessions, and Fiery Angels there's at least that one in there, I think. And what I'm slightly miffed about is that they actually used an idea I had for my case file, after reading some of the comic books, I have to admit. But I had an idea there, and they basically have run with that. So I had the same idea. Don't think they stole my message. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting. Leave us a like, leave us a comment, especially any questions you may have. Hope to see you in the